How's it going, guys? So, dead babies will not be part of this stand-up so you can all relax. I don't get why we call people faggots. A faggot, by dictionary meaning, is a bundle of sticks. Who has ever said, "Hey Brad, go over there and pick up that faggot for me"? Nah, not the guy walking across the road, the bundle of sticks. Women can use dildos, fluoro-coloured, rotating, vibrating, oversized black dicks. But as soon as a guy buys a sex doll, it's like, we're more dirty. Okay, so I'm on my computer the other day. Well, let's face it, every day. And I noticed something really odd. There's a key on the keyboard called the pause break key. What the fuck is that? If I need a pause, I get up off my ass and go away from the computer. I mean, if I'm sitting here checking Facebook or reading about the latest football star scandal on the online news site, and I decide I need a break, I don't need to tell the computer what I'm doing. It's like it's a person and you are informing it of your intentions of use. It's like, oh, hello, Dell laptop 1720. I'm deciding my eyes are hurting, or I just don't want to be looking at your screen anymore. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to press the pause break and I'll be on my way. You don't need this key. It serves a function that no one ever uses. It's a useless waste of space on my keyboard. I'd rather have filled up the keyboard with something I might possibly have more chance of using. Perhaps some international language letters key, like the Swedish R, or something. I was so curious about the real function of this pause break key. I even Googled it, and I still can't understand who would use it. I recently started watching TV shows online lately, and I come across this one hosting website. And what happens is they require you to solve a CAPTCHA puzzle. You know these things? It normally asks you to write a word, or normally it's a bunch of letters that doesn't make a word either. But anyways, so I get why they have these CAPTCHAs, to stop spam and stuff with registering with new websites. But why is it on a page before I stream a video? What I find interesting is that it states under the CAPTCHA, "Please help us fight against automated users." What the fuck is an automated user? If a computer that sends spam suddenly wants to watch an episode of How I Met Your Mother, what is the problem? Have you ever noticed that when you buy a loaf of bread, that even if you eat it in even number of slices, you still always end up with an odd slice at the end? I mean, what's going on here? Can't they just figure it out and extend the size of the loaf so the bread can be cut into even number of slices? Have you ever gone to a friend's house and they give you a cup of coffee and they leave the spoon still in the cup? What the fuck for? If you've stirred the drink, I no longer need the spoon. Unless you have a surprise in the bottom of the cup that I don't know about, the spoon in the cup just makes it hard to drink. I end up taking the spoon out and then I have to hold it for the rest of the time. Take the damn spoon out. I trust your drink stirring abilities in the kitchen when you made it. So, leave it at that. Why do they call a red dog Bluey and a blue dog Reddy? What the fuck? So, whatever happened to waterbeds? I never had one myself, but I always wanted to try one. It reminds me of the 70s. Porn, dudes with big mustaches, and a bed full of water. So, futuristic age movies. These have always got me puzzled. If we have the technology to create it in a science fiction movie, then why don't we start making these things in real life? Crazy model cars with bubble dome roofs and shit. Come on, if we can dream it, why don't they start doing these ideas? Why do you always see an asterisk written in swear words? If you can see F asterisk CK, like we can't figure that out. Okay, so what's the deal with fiction and non-fiction? Why not just call it fiction and true? I think that just would be easier to remember. Have you ever had a shower in those old bathrooms and you have to stand in a bathtub, okay? Imagine it's winter, so it's a bit cold outside. And you're standing there washing yourself, trying to keep as warm as you can under the nice hot water. The next thing you know, your arm or your back touches a piece of this freezing curtain plastic around you. So fucking cold. And it's like, no matter how careful you try to be, you always still seem to rub against it somehow. What's the story with Dolby surround sound? Everything's in Dolby now. What the fuck is Dolby anyways? I want to know. Is it some sort of animal? Sounds like some sort of dolphin. Dolphin surround sound. Therapists. I notice a lot of Americans have therapists. I don't understand that, okay? I know life isn't easy. We all have problems, yeah? But I don't see the purpose of paying some douche in a woolen vest $42 an hour to listen to me bitch and moan about my life. Yeah. It's like, oh, I can't seem to connect with women properly. Or, why does my life suck so much? Why did my husband have an affair with another woman last week? And so forth. Yeah, just grow up and figure shit out yourself, okay? Being a therapist is a bullshit job if you ask me. Do you think people in olden times had some guy to go and tell their problems to for money? It's like, no, of course not. They figured their shit out on their own, eh? They didn't go, oh, well, why did all my crops die? It's like, oh, did I smother them too much with too much water? Or am I not watering them enough? It's like, for fuck's sake. Work through your own problems and just, like, get on with your life, I say. What's with these dickheads who shave their head for cancer victims? Like, if you don't have cancer, don't do it, okay? It's pretty basic. I mean, what do you think you're doing by helping people? You're not helping them by shaving your head. Like, you have a bald fucking head, it's doing nothing for them. It's like, these people, like, they're terminally ill or potentially dying of cancer. If you really want to help them, write a fucking check. So, if you go to the gym and you pay a personal trainer to yell at you just to tell you what to do, like, are we that lazy that we can't just figure this shit out ourselves, what to do and be motivated? You need to pay someone to yell at you? Come on. The Bible, okay? People believe that Jesus actually fed 5,000 people with 2 fucking fish. What the fuck? I mean, it's scientifically impossible to do this. Miracles. Come on. Unless Jesus was a fucking magician with fucking optical illusions and shit, like, this is bullshit. I mean, how big were the fucking fish anyways? Yeah. Pretty skeptical, eh? It's like, okay, guys, gather around. Have I got a treat for you today? We're going to divide these fishes into little slices for you. You're all going to get 1/4 of a mouthful of fish each today. Enjoy. Have you seen guys in bars trying to impress women with over-the-top job titles? I heard this guy telling this chick the other day about, his job, and he's like, yeah, I'm like a home block building construction manager, when really they're just a bricklayer supervisor. It's like another guy is probably like, yeah, I'm a waste maintenance engineer driver. Nah, man, you're just a garbage collector. Like, really. Driving along the highway to Sydney the other day, and I seen a road sign saying, tune in to 99.3 FM. It's like, I mean, does anyone actually listen to these local radio stations? We live in an age of music streaming, Spotify and YouTube. We don't want to hear the local farmers radio station, thanks. Just imagine how terrible that would be. You know, when you have a big family dinner or party with your friends, and you go to one of these things where it's like there's a big table of food, you take a plate each, and you dish up the food yourself, grab what you want. Now, if you happen to pick up a piece of food from the main plate to your plate, then you decide you don't want it, if you put that food back straight away, like, everyone will frown at you. It's like you're socially obligated. Like, once you've touched it, you've got to eat it and take it. Like, you know what I mean? The thing is, right, this piece of chicken or potato chips or whatever it was probably handled by 20 other people before your Aunt Mabel bring it home to the dinner party anyway. It's like, come on, you have factory workers and box packers, and who knows if they lick the food or drop it on the ground before it makes it to your house anyway. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you get notifications, obviously. It's COVID. We're all trying to make the best of, you know, being kept away inside. So here I am doing my little bit. So trying to make you guys laugh and be happy. And yeah, enjoy it. And I'll try and make a video each week for you, okay? Peace out. Cheers.
Thank you.